They say if you want luxury, height, and presence, the three-pointed star is what you are looking for. But is it true?
And my perspective throughout all of this is that it is just a matter of taste and a desire for a certain style of driving. And today, maybe some of you have already recognized the car that we are driving today, which is indeed one of the options of luxury and presence and so on and so forth. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Mercedes GLC. Now, the GLC is a luxury crossover compact SUV that was introduced in 2016 to replace the former Mercedes-Benz GLK class. And according to Mercedes-Benz, the GLC is the SUV version of the Mercedes-Benz C-Class. Now, the GLC is available in a 5-door hatchback body style with a seating for 5 and a coupe, which is the one that we are driving today. Quite posh, isn't it? Now, so many changes have been made design-wise. The height was slightly increased and the interior was upgraded too. Now, is it fast? Let's check it out. Not bad at all for a relatively heavy car. It's more than enough for I can wish for. Now, that was the speed challenge. Let's try the braking challenge. What I'm going to do now is stabilize the speed of the car at 50 km per hour. Then, once arriving at the orange line, I'm going to aggressively press on the brake pedal and see the distance that the car has to take to stop completely. Let's try it out. The speed is now stabilized at 50 km per hour. We're getting close to the orange mark. Very close. Now, I think it's around 4 or 5 meters. Let's check out. How much was it?
5 meters.
I told you guys it was around 5 or 4 meters. Now, that was it for the test drive of this car. Now let's take it to the workshop and talk about it mechanically. Let's go. Here it is, guys, the Mercedes GLC. Take a look. Now, the Mercedes GLC is provided and offered in different and various types of engines, diesel, gasoline and even hybrid, producing different amounts of power ranging from 163 horsepower till it literally exceeds the 500 horsepower with the 63 version, which is absolutely breathtaking. But the most common engines to the workshop's perspective are the 2-litre and the 2.2-litre turbocharged diesel engine, aka the OM 651, which produces 204 horsepower. Now, without further ado, let's start discussing the common problems of this car. We often receive here in the workshop GLCs with engine failure, and generally it is caused by the APS, which stands for the anti-pollution system. As you know, guys, this includes the EGR, the DPF, and the catalytic converter and the AdBlue system as well. And as we have mentioned in previous episodes, engines like these are quite sensitive. It means they are meant to breathe good air, and they are meant to be fed with good quality fuel. If otherwise, clogging of the filters will take place. In this case, the car will launch a regeneration process to clean the filters, but unfortunately, this process is going to be permanent. And this leads to more injection for a better combustion. But there is a problem, because there is a high chance that fuel is going to be leaking into the cylinder, which means it is going to be mixed with the oil, so the lubrication process is not going to be happening properly, and more friction is going to be there between the components of the engine, and this what might cause the engine failure. Number 2, I'd say it is the distribution kit change, and generally it is caused by a small bad boy or a devil, which is the tensioner. When you have a malfunctioning tensioner, whatever the cause is, lubrication or whatsoever, you will have a loose timing chain or belt, and you don't want me to tell you about the consequences of a loose timing chain or belt. Now, for a better protection or a maintenance to your car and vehicle and engine quite precisely, you don't only have to replace the tensioner, but the whole distribution kit for better protection, like I've said. Now, this is what we are witnessing quite often here in the workshop. Let's go to number 3. Number 3, I'd say it is suspension problems with all its aspects, and I'd also join the braking pads to this category as well, just because it may be due to the same 1 or 2 reasons. Number 1, maybe the weight of the vehicle, because it's quite heavy, to be honest, around 1,900 kilograms, and also the driver's driving. It's really important to know how to drive your vehicle. This was number 3. Now, let's speak about maintenance a little bit. Speaking about oil, for example, 5W30 when the DPF is on, 5W40 when the DPF is off. Now, regarding gearbox oil, 7 speeds, 80,000 kilometers. For the 9 speeds, it is a long life oil, so it shouldn't be maybe replaced in a short period of time. It should last for longer. Now, the overall idea is that the GLC is a really good car if you take good care of it. Now, the APS, they are highly required to be deleted, because the quality of the oil is almost unavoidable to be, you can't avoid the bad quality of the fuel. That is the idea. Now, thank you very much. That was it for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe in our YouTube channel. Thank you for supporting. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.